Scorpio, welcome to your Celtic Cross reading. I hope you're well. I hope you are fabulous. And if I'm not mistaken, I do believe your message comes out on Thanksgiving Day. And I say I do believe because it is my habit to record messages about 8 to 10 days prior to their release. And that's because I like to capture as much pre-energy as possible. So I think yours comes out on Thanksgiving Day, Thursday. Yay! If, of course, you do celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you have a wonderful time, that you get to relax with family and friends, and that you just get to enjoy good company. Even if you don't recognize Thanksgiving, I do hope that you are surrounded by the ones that you love and that you get time to celebrate them and celebrate yourself, honey. I have special plans this year I have been very excited about. I am treating some very important family members who have had a hell of a year, so have I, to a resort Thanksgiving buffet. It's on me. I can't wait to do it. I'll tell you what, it's just good. I wanted to celebrate my family this year. You know, some years are harder than others, and I have not been able to connect with family as much as I should like. So we are, me and my clan, are gathering up this year. We're going to go out. We're going to have a fantastic hosted resort style Thanksgiving dinner. Hell yes, it's going to be awesome, you guys. It's going to be awesome. Once more, happy holidays to you wherever you are. And again, I hope you have some time to yourself regardless of where you are in the world, and Thanksgiving or no. There's always a good day to celebrate. There's always a reason to celebrate, which is why I often say cheers. Doesn't take much to find a reason to celebrate. That's my opinion. What's going on, please? Show me that Scorpio energy. What is going on for Scorpio? Show me what I need to see, please, for Scorpio. Show me what I need to see, please, for that Scorpio energy. What's going on? What's going on, please, for that Scorpio energy? What's going on? Show me, Scorpio, please. What's up? What's going on? Six of Swords. Yeah, transition. You opened up with a transition. You know, just as a tarot reader, doing what I have been doing as long as I have, you know, when you open up with a transition card like that, Six of Swords, the World, even our card, Death, it suggests change. This is where I'm going. And I always wonder, where are you coming from? I may or may not see that. I don't know. But you're opening up with change, moving forward, Six of Swords. Challenge position, please. Sacrifice, Hanged Man. Okay. It's actually, that's good. In terms of moving forward from suspension. No change, in other words. Operating from a principle of moving forward. There was no change. It's time to get out of that. Time to get out of that, yeah? Time to get out of that. Stagnation, the Hanged Man energy. All right? What is above you? You're tired. Nine of Wands. The thing that's been hovering all over this energy. I do apologize. As I've been telling the collectives here and there, it's that time again. With my voice, oh my God, every year like clockwork, the fall, boom, oak. Oh boy, the vocals. Yeah, excuse me, I'm highly allergic to both cedar and oak, for which in Central Texas we have a lot of it. A lot. Honey, I've got cedar right outside my door, and oak. I'm fine, you guys, I'm fine. It's normal, I'm used to it. No, honey does not work, but thank you. All right, relevant past, Two of Wands, decision to be made. So you've had some energy that suggests decision, hovering around you for a while because you've been doing the same thing over and over again without any improvement. This is the Wounded Warrior as we know it, but I also call it, if you're familiar with my work, hi, my name's Christina, I'm a little different, I'm going to tell you how it is. Nine of Wands is the Insanity card. We do the same thing over and over again expecting different results. Nothing changes. While you're opening up with the Six of Swords, it's time to change. It's a decision that's been with you for a while. Two of Wands tends to be a little bit more immediate. So this decision has been on your mind for a while. Exiting energy, fertility, Empress energy. Okay, someone of importance to you. Someone who holds a lot of regard in terms of your heart space, your respect for them, how you see them, how you perceive them, okay? But someone who is near and dear to you is on the exit. Perhaps they always were, and perhaps that's why you've been resisting it. Moving on, okay? Your near future, 8 of Cups, so you are. You're in a time of transition, honey, it's okay. It's in the time of transformation. 8 of Cups, emotionally detaching. And I say this for Scorpio all the time. Water signs in the general sense. Cancer is very subject to this, as well as Pisces. Once you can no longer feel yourself emotionally attached to someone, it's not reciprocated, it doesn't mean the same thing, you start to move away from it. Doesn't mean that you necessarily want to, but it's more like I have no reason to stay. Your strengths, 4 swords, you've been resting on this, you've had a lot of time to think. 4 swords, gathering your thoughts, all that. You've had a lot of time to think and get your mental thoughts in order. This is quiet, this is private. And the 4 swords, ideally, when we do have our downtime, our alone time, we're supposed to use it. This is when we give ourselves our serious talks. It's like, okay, Scorpio, when we're quiet, when we're listening to our music, okay, when we're listening to our Bauhaus or The Cure over and over again on loop, whatever that is to you, this is what's really going on. Okay, your environment, temptation, devil energy. Yeah, there's something there that doesn't feel good. It's been in your environment for a while. Your heart, your mind, I don't know, a combination of those things. We shall see. Could be bad habits. If it's in your environment, that suggests it's more personal. So the devil being, this is kind of like my bad habit. It's in my environment and I'm recognizing it. Okay. Hopes and fears. The Sun. Will I be happy? Will I find my happiness? Am I doing the right thing? Is this the correct thing to do? Will I ever be happy? The outcome. Judgment. You got to trust it. Trust also, judgment is always 2 parts. It will never not be. Most things in tarot, and this is often neglected, and I'm even guilty of this too, is that most things in tarot represent duality. It's never one or the other. Sometimes it's both. That's why life is both complicated, but also has meaning. It's never just one thing. Judgment, our decision making, it has weight, it has seriousness. Judgment also, that is what's called upon us. Okay? It's time. Spirit's saying it's time. You have a calling in you that's overdue. You have a decision in you, and I already saw that much earlier. If you recall, you had a decision in you that was overdue. You had likely been fighting that for some time. You're telling me that the challenge position has been stagnation, no movement, no change, no new perspective. Nothing changes. Right? Nothing moves in a particular situation. We've emotionally detached from this. Someone who was important to us, or perhaps they were never there to begin with because their energy is on the exit. 4 swords. You're becoming more acclimated to what you were learning. And it's likely something in your environment that perhaps wasn't good for you. Perhaps it was a toxic thing. Perhaps it's something that you felt bound to. Habitualized, I don't know. Your hopes and fears are rational. The Sun. Will I be happy? Can I be happy? Judgment. You'll see for yourself in time. Happiness is what you make of it. The outcome. All right, let's do it. Let's jump into it. Show me the 6 of Swords, please. Okay, straight away. Show me that 6 of Swords, please, for Scorpio. Show me 6 of Swords, please. What's going on? Show me that 6 of Swords, please. Show me that 6 of Swords. It's okay. It's okay. Honey, everything about the baseline telling me this is overdue. So the Scorpio I'm looking at knows this. You're not in denial about it. The Scorpio I'm looking at says, yeah, this is what's been going on. It's been on your mind. 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 Right? So the Scorpio I'm looking at isn't irritated at all. You're like, yeah, that's it. Some of the 6 of Swords, I'm not saying it was easy. Of course it wasn't. You've exhausted yourself. exhausted yourself in what looks like a whole bunch of nothing. It didn't move anywhere, it didn't go anywhere. You couldn't emotionally attach to it, and for Scorpio that's a big thing. We kind of navigate through emotional loyalty. That's what I mean by the anchor, okay? Water signs in general need an emotional anchor. I can't attach to you unless you give me some love to work with, right? And then we start to lose the detachment. You never really lose the value of the cups. That is, unfortunately, our catch-22. We are emotional loyalists, right? We're always going to carry a little bit of feeling of that person with us. It's more about the question of, but is this what I want? Six of Swords. Show me that Six of Swords, please. Show me that Six of Swords. Show me that Six of Swords. Show me that Six of Swords, please, for Scorpio. It's okay. It's okay. Show me that Six of Swords, please. The Lovers. Six of Wands. Three of Cups. Someone that you very much enjoyed connecting with. It felt very good. Very good. Very good. When you connected, oh boy, you connected. Right? That's what the Lovers is. It's a beautiful, strong fucking connection. It lures you, it pulls you. It's meant to. Six of Wands. Oh boy. It didn't just make you feel good, it made them feel good too. The Lovers will always be two. The Lovers will always be a choice. I see you, Three of Cups, connecting with somebody that made you feel incredibly good. You desired them, they desired you. And when you connected, holy shit, that energy was just flying off the charts, weren't it? It was just flying off the charts. It's so open and unabashed. When you two connected, you connected. It was easy. It was seamless in that moment. In that moment, this is a lot of in the moment energy. Six of Wands, that's live, that's action. Three of Cups, the connecting, the rejoicing, the Lovers, strong bond, spiritual, emotional, mental, all that. The attractions here, the desires here. Six of Swords, you're opening up with transitioning either into this or exiting it. It's looking like an exit. There's why. Stagnation. The Hanged Man is in the challenge position. Show me the Hanged Man. 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 There's a reason. Honey, it's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence at all. Why you hung in there and you kept connecting with him. It felt really ridiculously fucking good. The Lovers feels good. It does. It's a strong thing. You can't define it. It's hard to understand it, but the pull is so exquisitely strong. And yeah, there's some ego in there, absolutely. Pride boosting. Feels really good. But it was more than that. It was more than that, yeah? Show me the Hanged Man. 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 In the challenge, please. Page of Swords, the energy's too small. Didn't really need to be a tarot reader to see that. The energy's too small. King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. The Hanged Man being in the challenge position, there was no change. The offer to sustain this was not large enough, wherever it was coming from. King of Pentacles, could be you, could be them, okay. But the Ace of Pentacles, an offer, it always seemed like it was on the verge of coming in to substantiate the thing. But the Hanged Man is non-negotiable, especially in the challenge position. You don't get more no change than that. Well, even with the World or Death having been in the challenge position, I might have been like, okay, there might be some wiggle room here. It's not quite in, it's not quite out. All right. But the Hanged Man is in the challenge position. In other words, no change. No change. there wasn't enough to kind of get the offer bigger than some connectivity. 3 of Cups, 6 of Wands. Is it a strong Lovers connection? Yes. Lovers is a choice. So I know it felt good for you two to choose that energy whilst it was in the moment. But in terms of longevity, sealing the deal, taking it somewhere, making it substantiate, giving it more, not less. The Ace of Pentacles is the undisputed offer of, this is real world. And this is what's happening in the real world, and I can make it larger. We can make it larger. That is what never changed. It would never grow. It would never substantiate into something solid. Why else did you think you hung around as long as you did? Why do you think you fought so hard? To hang in there, to hang in there, to hang in there. This is why, so let's get it out of the way right now. You desired this person. You had strong feelings for this person. And it was lovely, and it was natural, and it was fucking organic, the way it should be. You can't get much more real and or organic than that. This feels so fucking good. When you and I connect, it's not to be believed. But I gotta move on from it. Why? Nothing changes. What's the change, Christina? We wouldn't up the ante. It was like we were always on the precipice of making it bigger, but we couldn't. It's just hanging back, man. Too much hanging back, not enough substance. Knowing to have more to offer. All right, let's get into the meat and potatoes. 9 of Wands, the exhaustion, right? All right, take it, resonate, leave it. It's not reverse energies as it applies. Okay? Always. Show me the 9 of Wands, please. 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 The hovering energies. Show me that 9 of Wands, please. Six of Swords. I want to sit here, baby, honey. I wish I could sit here and tell you that you are moving into this kind of situation. You're not. You're exiting it. It's been with you for a long time, and you've been fighting against moving forward a long time. It's not an accusation. I know why you hung in there. I know why you hung in there. I know what you were working with. I know what you were working with. I know what you felt. Moving forward had been with you a long time, and you resisted the hell out of it. I know what that was. You had hoped, in some small way, that there would be some sort of proof of more. Effort of more. Some sort of investment for more, some sort of proof. I'm looking around, but I keep coming up with nothing's changed. And you know what's weird? It's like the energy here, whether it was you or them, I don't know. But it always felt like we got close to something, right? Got so close to something. The offer, the solidity, something solid, something that we can put our hands on. It's like we teetered on the edge of that energy for I don't know how long, but it was long enough to exhaust you. Whatever that Ace of Pentacles is to you, to make this legit, to make it solid, to make it more real. It's like we were always on the edge of it, but we couldn't quite get there. To really choose the Lovers, not just meet with it and connect with it and feel good in that moment, but to actually do something with it. The choice to substantiate, the choice to choose, the choice to push something forward. And honey, I wish I could tell you, I would sit here and tell you, oh honey, look, you're headed in a new direction for Lovers. No, the energy's here, and it's showing me why you lingered. 6 of Swords twice. You have been resisting moving forward for some time. And I see why you did. Ace of Wands, because there was passion here. It inspired you. And it inspired you specifically, Scorpio, to keep fighting. 9 of Wands. That's why. That's why you resisted moving forward, is because you were inspired. The Ace of Wands is it's not just passion, guys. It's not just sex. It's inspiration. Inspired to keep fighting over the 9 of Wands. That's literally the meaning. You were inspired to keep fighting for a long time. And this is hovering energy. It's been surrounding you this whole time. And yet a part of you, if you were being honest with yourself, had been saying, we got to move on. We got to move on. It takes too much stress. It takes too much anxiety. It takes too much of my mental effort. This shit is keeping me up at night. Right? What else, please? Justice. Is it correct? Is it balanced? Is this balanced? Or is it karma? 2 of Wands. You were inspired to keep fighting. I know. I know the energy you were working with. I know exactly why you did it. I know. I don't blame you, and I don't fault you at all. The Lovers is a choice, and I believe you hung in there as long as you could to receive some sort of evidence that there would be proof of choice. You made the energy available. They did too, to some extent. I'm not doing yours and theirs today. I wish I would. I wish I was. But we're not. The 2 of Wands, it was in the relevant past decision. Show me the 2 of Wands, please. Show me the 2 of Wands in the relevant past. Yes, no. It's more active, I grant you, than the 2 of Swords and 2 of Pentacles. Much more so. It was like you had the decision. It was fairly recent. It was in your recent past decision. I need to make a decision. I need to make a decision. I'm fucking exhausted. And I've had a creeping sensation. Uncomfortable thoughts that I need to move on from this. Because it's like, I know what it is, honey. It's like the worst kind of, it's the worst kind of tease, isn't it? To have something so close, but it won't go somewhere. You can feel it, so can they. But it won't move. Show me that 2 of Wands, please, in the recent past. Show me that 2 of Wands, please. Show me. The Hermit. You decided to heal and to walk away. You're showing me repetition. Good. This is why I use so many decks, by the way, so I can see repeating patterns. You have showed me an increasing sense of awareness that, yes, this connection feels good. I'm in it. The energy is available. I feel it. I know they do too. I'm giving something. They're giving something. And in that moment, oh my God, it's fucking crazy. But it's always like we're on the teetering edge of making it more real. Like the offer won't come in. You get so fucking close to it. We get so close to it, but it won't seal the deal. The deal will not fucking seal. Right? Whatever that is. But there was no change. No offer to make change. And it's you've been exhausted by this, trying to move away from it. You know you should. And then, boom, there's the acknowledgement in the recent past. I need to heal my shit. You made the decision to walk away. Or that you understood finally at long last with the Hermit that we're not emotionally available. You no longer have feelings for this situation, not once but twice. You no longer have feelings for this situation. You had to look at that. You had to understand it. You had to examine it. The Hermit is very, very wise. His only fault is that he takes a long time. It took you a long time to arrive to this decision. And it is a decision. But it required you to acknowledge your feelings first, or rather, your lack of them. The cups you have versus the one you want. What you're giving versus what you're receiving. What you feel, what they don't feel, so on and so forth. You had to come to terms with your feelings about the situation. How somebody is or is not emotionally unavailable, how you yourself are responding to that. What am I fighting for exactly? What are my feelings in this now? We had to come to terms with this, and it's an active thing, which I'm very proud of you for. You didn't put it back there. I saw how you tried to fight that off moving forward. You fought that off for a while. You found excuses. You found reasons. I understand. When you feel that strongly towards somebody, and that's a lot of... And you also, by the way, you had inspiration to fight for a reason. They inspired you in some way to fight, to continue to fight toward the connection, despite the fact that there was no change. And if you're a fighter, of course you'd fucking fight for that. Who wouldn't? But they weren't fighting back. Somebody wasn't. I know that you both connected and it felt good in the moment, but someone here distinctly withheld. They withheld. There was no change. Takes two to fight, takes two to choose. One person can not alone fight for a connection. That's what choice is. What is exiting? The Empress. Show me this Empress, please. Excuse me. Oh. Yes, 8 of Cups twice, 6 of Swords twice. That's pretty straightforward. The Empress, please. Show me the Empress. Show me the Empress. Show me the Empress, please. Seven of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. The Sun. Here's the irony about the person who is exiting. This is someone who's exiting, okay, and it's best that they did. It's best that they did. That's resistance to growth, resistance to change, as we saw. Reflecting back on this person, there it is again, the resistance to growth, and the resistance to growth, and at the same time their happiness. Their happiness is going right along with it. This is someone who, in your estimation, you understood was worth fighting for. This is your impression of them, is someone who is very important to you. They've touched your heart. Enough so that you found yourself inspired to fight for this connection, no matter how much it exhausted you. You kept it going, despite the lack of change for God knows how long. Because there was none, for a long time. Here's why. This is where the resistance comes from. You both enjoyed the energy when you connect. But when it comes to the real deal, the pentacle, the real world, making it solid, they resist it. You cannot control this person, nor should you. The irony is, as they continue to resist growth, they resist their happiness. That's you. You must know this to some extent. You can feel the light of joy in them, can't you? You see how they react to you. It's carefree, almost childlike. It's beautiful. But as they resist literally the growth of the connection, it's self-imposed. This is self-imposed. They do it on purpose. Okay? They stunt the growth. They say it's too hard. It's too hard to grow anything with you that feels happy or something. It's already there. That's their energy. As they resist the growth and everything it represents, so too do they deny the sun, their happiness. It's too hard. It's too hard. Like I can see that you fight for this. You hung in there for change, or proof of change, for a long time, but they're literally telling me they can't do more. They can't give more, they can't grow more, and it's too hard. So they give up. You're the fighter here. And you did it way too long, but you knew that. And I didn't fault you for it. I know why you did it. I know why you did it. But they say it's too hard. So if they say it's too hard, believe them. Okay? That doesn't help you in terms of importance. That doesn't make them any less important to you. But their importance is waning, much as the moon does. It's actually exiting of its own accord. It's like it reached a top out point. This is as much as I can do. Their energy was slipping away for a long time. It's like they know they can't roll over. They just can't roll over. They can't give more. But it's choice. It's self-imposed. It's self-imposed. And as they continue to exit themselves, they also exit their chance of happiness. With you. 8 of Cups, please, in the near future. Yeah. If someone treats you like a burden, honey, or it's too hard to develop anything with you, believe them. You can only fight a one-sided fight for so long. I know. You saw it inspiring. You did. You gave this person a lot of status. A lot of status. They're someone who's worth fighting for. They're the Empress. They're my lover. They make me feel so good. I know I make them feel good. And we're so close to, but nothing changes. No. You've been healing yourself to this decision for a long time. And the more proof you had of resistance, the easier the decision became. 8 of Cups, please. One more. 8 of Cups, please. 8 of Cups, please. Near future. The Fool. The Empress. Temperance. So dramatic. Tea kettle's done. Oh, tea kettle's done. Someone here is showing interest in possibly healing the connection. I have the Empress here, the same one that's trying to exit. It's looking like their energy says, I'm open to healing, even as you are walking away. It's kind of like too little too late. It's looking like to me, so please be aware of that. Even as their energy is trying to exit your life because they can't put more into it, they know this. You know, it's already been trying to exit and you had already been contemplating it for some time, even as you're walking away, emotionally disconnecting. I have an energy here that says, wait, hold on, the Fool, I can open up. I'm still that person that you admire. I'm still that person that you love. I'm still that person who inspires you. Can we heal? Can we talk about this? So they are trying to reopen that line with you in the effort of healing. Whether or not you take it, I do not know. But it is on the process of you are already leaving. So this energy that is the Empress, I will remind you, the Empress that's back here on the exit, that's self-imposing its own exit because it says it cannot do more, it cannot give more, it's too hard to connect with Scorpio, it's too hard to build something, I'm not up for it, I'm not into it. I feel really, really good. And as Scorpio continues to exit, I can feel what sun I had with them starting to wane or exit. So their motivations for coming back look nice. They do look pretty nice, I'm not going to lie. I just don't know if it's sustaining, because I can tell you right now, this person's idea of happiness with you is not sustainable. This is non-sustaining energy. This is someone who says, I quit, I give up, it's too fucking hard. I feel something with you, Scorpio, I do, and it's radiant, and I feel free as a fucking bird. I'm a kid riding my unicorn, and it feels awesome, right? That's the sun. You can't, this is the fucking happiest card in tarot. You can't screw this one up, okay? And that Empress is on the way out in there, because they're telling me I topped out. I'm topped out. It's self-imposed. You know, the growth here, no. This is as good as it gets, this person's telling me. And now, la-di-da-di-da, as you are literally walking out the fucking door, which you've already decided upon because you understand One or both of you is emotionally unavailable. I, however, am saying this as you emotionally unattaching to this person, and especially their importance to you, as no longer being worth fighting for, and they no longer inspire you, that you have to walk away. And as you're doing so, oh look, Empress, Temperance, the Temperance, the Fool. Oh, beautiful. That's fucking beautiful energy. That's gorgeous. It says, I'm still that person of importance. Scorpio, I'm still that person of importance. I can heal things out. I can open up. I can. Where was that effort over here? Where was that effort over here? So you take that as you need to. Okay, what you do with this, I do not know. I will try to, of course, do a time check on this. Just please be aware that as you are exiting, this person's like, I'm healing, and I want to heal with you. I want to open up towards this. I want to take the fool's journey. When? I could not say. It's not going to, I don't know. I don't know. That's, you'll have to use your best judgment, because you are literally walking out the door and this person's like, can we heal, please? I can do it. I want to heal this thing. I can open up. I can take a risk. I can open my heart. I can. The fool is innocent. He wants to try. That's all he knows. And they're showing me I'm opening up to trying. I can still be that person of importance, and I can heal with you. I know I can. So do be aware of that as you emotionally disconnect, you are leaving. How, what your method is, I couldn't say. I just know that you've been resisting it. It's been on your mind. You've made the decision. You've kind of pulled out your hermit and said, this is what I'm working with here. Here's the truth of it. I can't access my cups to this person anymore, or I don't even know if I could ever access theirs. And that's the reality I'm working with. I gotta go. So I will try to do a time check on this. I don't know when. I don't know. It seems a little late in the game to me, because this is non-sustainable. This sun is not sustainable in this person's eyes or in their energy. They're not willing to contribute to it in the long term. They think it's too hard. And they're like, this is as much as you can expect from me. And their energy was already trying to exit anyway. No change plus no change equals no change. Same plus same equals same. How someone treats you is how they feel about you. So if they find it too fucking hard to build the connection with you and to sustain it and mean it and give it something solid to work with, believe them. If they give you a strong case of actually healing and mean it, that's something that you will have to figure out for yourself about whether or not that's viable. I don't know. Let's keep going. Show me the... I'm not done with that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know either. I don't know. I don't know about that. It seems to me that's a lot to learn and or declare in such a short amount of time. So, I don't know. I don't know what the motivation is. Let's see the Four Swords, please. That's interesting. Which one? Okay, we're kind of on the road today. We're all over the road. We're going to start here. Show me that Four Swords, please. Is your strengths, you're willing to rest, go within, really examine your thoughts. You've had a lot of time to think about this. You've also had, I will point out, a lot of time to experience this. Show me the Four Swords, please. Show me this Four Swords. Show me this Four Swords. Show me this Four Swords. Show me that Four Swords, please. Show me that Four Swords, please. Honey, all I know is that no change equals no change. If the biggest point of contention here, that they could only contribute so much to this and they actively resisted building with you, talk is cheap. So, proof. You know, thank you for trying to open your heart towards me and trying to heal things with me. What else? Four Swords, the Five of Cups. Yeah. Taking action, Knight of Swords. Strength. So, you are with a certain measure of resolve, okay? Four Swords, again, this is quiet, this is personal, this is healing, these are my thoughts, I'm by myself, this is what I'm working through. Your thoughts are kind of like, I have pain here, Five of Cups, I have pain in my heart, this fucking hurts. Knight of Swords, I gotta take action, I gotta do something about this. Strength, I need strength of will and conviction. Okay, you are understanding in your own mind and in your own heart space that you are hurt and that you got to do something about it. You're showing me strength of heart and strength of will to take action, to do what you need to do to get these Five of Cups out of your fucking heart space. It's pain. You are in pain. Okay? It might be a little aggressive, I grant you. But you have a strong... That same fight, I see it back here, honey. The same fight that you showed for this person, I'm going to keep doing this and keep doing... I'm holding in there because we're so close to something. Something. I can feel it. I don't know how long you did that. Long enough to make you tired. That you had to... You withdrew. You completely withdrew. What your method was, the details, I don't know. That's down to you as a specific Scorpio. But I do know this. When you are quiet, your strengths are literally to sort your thoughts out. So I trust it. Okay? I trust it because you're showing me strong will of heart. I need to cut this pain out. I got to do something with it. I got to cut the pain out. This is hard. This hurts. I got to take action. No excuses. Fix it. Right? And it is a little aggressive, so I want you to ease up on yourself a little bit, show some compassion here, because you are in pain. And the Scorpio I'm looking at says, I don't like to be in pain. It hurts my pride, strength. I have a strong heart, and I don't like it when my heart feels like this. So I'm going to exercise a lot of strong will and discipline here to cut that shit out. So I want you to ease up on yourself a little bit. I understand. Your pride got hurt, yes. But so did the strength of your heart, because your strength is also tied to your heart. You're hurt, and you're trying not to be. I don't know what kind of action you're taking, but I do know it's private and it's individual. You seem to be showing me a lot of action in terms of repair. I don't want to feel this. 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 I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. So this is all happening to you individually as a private person. Okay, I'm going to get out there and I'm going to sort out that fucking Five of Cups. I don't want to feel that. I'm in pain. I don't want to feel it. Right? True, it's nice to see you take action towards the pain instead of languishing in it. Okay? But you are taking measurable steps to kind of pull yourself out of that sadness, the disappointment, and the pain. They broke your heart. They broke your heart. The devil's in the environment. Okay. Still over here. I'm supposed to pull something. Hold on. This is the Casanova Tarot. Show me the Casanova Tarot, please. What's in here, please, for Scorpio? What's in here, please, for Scorpio? What am I supposed to see in here, please? Eight of Swords, blindness, seventh, the moon. That's why. That's why it took so long. That's why it took, and that's why you're probably being so aggressive with yourself. You lost a lot of time in this particular scenario. I see. That's why you're being so aggressive. That's what I was supposed to see, and I hope you understand that. So I was a little concerned about how aggressive you're being with your pain. And fix it. I don't want to feel this. I don't want to feel this. And I see why you typically don't rush like that. Knight of Swords. Scorpio, you tend to take a lot of time in between your cups. Which is part of our recovery process, which is why I recommend always to never ever jump cups, ever. Okay? It's just, we shouldn't do it. And you're not jumping cups. What you're trying to do is that you're actually kind of attacking your pain, like, get that shit out of here. And Spirit wanted me to see why. Thank you, Spirit. So I took a minute to clarify that. Eight of Swords, Seven of Pentacles is the moon. This is something you did not want to see. The stagnation, the way that they were resisting building the connection in a way that was viable and believable and had proof of legitimacy. You didn't want to see it. The stagnation, you kept it under the moon. I understand. You lost a lot of time in this connection. You lost a lot of wasted feeling in this connection. And that's why you're being so aggressive. You're angry. Because I typically don't see you like this. You know. We tend to have long mourning periods. And it's kind of like I wasted enough time on that already, Christina. I let this go on way too long and I blinded myself to this situation. This was never going anywhere. I gave it way too much time. That's why you're angry. That's why you're attacking the sadness in you so intensely. I understand. I want you to ease up a little bit. I want you to, I know it's easier said than done, honey, but I want you to forgive yourself. You know. Yeah, willful blindness is a bitch. It is. We've all done it. It hurt you for a long time, but you're acting like the pain happened yesterday. No, it's been hurting you for a long time. That's why you're trying to make up for it. Take your time. Yeah, I can tell you already did the heavy lifting of the work, as it were. You already did the heavy lifting. It was back here. This is you coming to the rational conclusion right here. Someone's emotionally unavailable, and they probably always will be. And I myself, this is a two-sided decision here, the hermit with the experience, and I myself am no longer emotionally attached to this person. They no longer bear the importance they once did in my eyes. So that's a twofold process. So when I tell you you already did the heavy work, you did. It's just now we're talking about cleanup, and you're being very aggressive with your cleanup. And I understand where that's coming from. Part of that, your blindness, was that this has been under my moon for a long time, and I didn't want to deal with it. And now I've wasted all this time on this connection, and I have no one to blame but me. That's why you're being aggressive. So I want you to ease up a little bit. Okay? Like I said, I don't typically see us with the Knight of Swords. When it comes to handling our heart stuff, we tend to be a lot more delicate than that. But yes, I can't say I don't understand it, but I do want you to ease up a little bit. I know you feel like you wasted enough time, and I don't dispute that. I don't dispute it. It's there. I see it. They drug it out. They topped it out and they drug it out. Their energy was already trying to exit. It wasn't sustainable, whatever it was. Whatever sun they got from you, it wasn't sustainable. Not at that pace and not at that effort. Whatever effort that is. And you weren't asking for much proof either. That's what kills me. You weren't asking for much proof. You weren't asking for much proof. No change. Environment, the devil. Yeah, we got some shit to sort out. Show me the devil, please. Show me the devil. That devil, you know, the extent to which it runs, how far it runs, etc. Show me the environment, please, as the devil. Show me the devil. Show me the devil. Show me the devil. Do be careful in your process. Show me the devil, please. The Hanged Man. Yeah. There he is again. Yeah. Two of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. Oh boy, that Seven of Pentacles being quite the little asshole today, isn't it? My least favorite card. Oh boy. Yeah, I'll flip that off a couple more times. Seven of Pentacles, my least favorite. Here 3 times. And it's not, you're not a big fan of it either. Not a big fan. You are not a fan of this at all. At all. Hanged Man with the Seven of Pentacles, you don't get much more dead than that. You don't get much more non-changing than that. You don't get much more bound to fears and unwilling to do anything than that. Seven of Pentacles, going back to this, the Seven of Pentacles that you yourself are personally pissed off with yourself about, that was under my moon, and I let this drag on and drag on. What the fuck was I thinking? So you're kind of trying to do double time here. Attack the pain, get it out, get it out. I don't want to feel it. I already wasted enough of my feeling on this situation or this person. Get it the fuck out, right? And you are being hard on yourself, and I want you to ease up, because that environment, that devil energy is plaguing you. And I understand why you're frustrated. I understand why you're mad. I understand. I do. It's that thing of I got to shake off the stagnation where nothing changed, nothing moved. How the hell did I become addicted to that? How did I get caught up into that? That's not my thing. That's not what I do. I'm about proof. I'm about action. I'm about taking action towards my feelings. How the hell did this get incorporated into my life? How the hell did I allow this to happen? So that it's fucking with you. The Hanged Man, the Seven of Pentacles, Hanged Man, Seven of Pentacles, dead, stagnation, nothing, dead, stagnation, nothing, dead, stagnation, nothing changes, nothing changes, nothing changes, and it's in your environment. At the devil, honey, you gotta shake some shit up. I need you to get out of your routines and out of your patterns, because whatever it is that failed to prove itself here, and it is a failure to prove itself, let's make that clear. It's something that you are taking with you in your own personal home space, and I do not want that for you. So while you are not able to control this or make it prove itself or show itself or make it move further, you could not with that kind of energy. That's uncooperative. That's unsustainable desires, and that's an unsustainable impression that you have of somebody. I don't want you to default to old patterns, and if you yourself are feeling like Seven of Pentacles, Hanged Man, you need to change things up yourself in your environment. This person can't play along or go along, but you can do you. You don't have to subject yourself to the same non-change. You can change. You can change. They can't. That's their problem. You, however, can change. You can change your environment, change up your routine, change the way you think. And it's kind of like you're really mad. You're really pissed off with yourself. It was under your moon. I was wondering why the hell you're being so aggressive with your own pain. You were mad. You were mad at yourself. You're mad at this situation. And what keeps fucking with you is that Seven of Pentacles, Hanged Man. It angers you, you're frustrated, you don't understand this person, you don't understand what the hell happened here, you don't understand what someone might be chained to, addicted to, that, and the devil could just be straight up fears. You know, and that Seven of Pentacles is going back to you, it's going back to them as well. What are you both chained to? What are you both afraid of? What are they afraid of? What are you afraid? I saw what your fears are. Your fears are is that did I really allow that much time to pass like this? Right? I wasted so much time. Yeah, I understand. Now, how much time you feel you wasted, that's up to you. But there's this idea of a growing recognition that this person will never change, and that you might be subjecting yourself to the same kind of energy, and you don't want to do that. Right? I need you to leave your thoughts of this person alone. Hold yourself accountable and be the change that you want to see. Be the person that you needed this person to be, and they couldn't or wouldn't, or they didn't know how to step up. Okay? You be that person for yourself. You can be the change. Just because they refuse to doesn't mean that you have to play by their rules. So I want you to be careful. I know it's plaguing you, and you want to know why. Maybe turn that reflection of why from them to you. You give yourself the power to make change and move on, because they can't, and you can't do it for them. So they're not your responsibility. They're not your problem. What they're chained to, I could not say. Why they stagnate, why they want something, but it's unsustainable, whatever the hell it is that they want, I don't know. And you sitting there bullying yourself, asking these questions, why won't it move, why won't it change? That's just part of the devil shit talking to you. It keeps you chained to this person, it keeps you chained to the thoughts of them. Okay, and it's not going to help you move forward with your own business. You change yourself, you change your environment. Don't worry about them. They already made their decision. Now, why they're coming back around saying, oh, I want to open up and heal with you, I don't know. We'll see. I'll try to do something on that. Send me the sun, please, and your hopes and fears. Hopes and fears, the sun. Hopes and fears, the sun. Hopes and fears, the sun. Hopes and fears, the sun, please. No. I'm supposed to switch. Show me that sun, please. Sorry. They keep telling me to shift. Show me the sun, please. Show me the sun, please. Hopes and fears, hopes and fears. Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. You are working towards your sun. Your happiness for some of you is literally work. You're opening yourself more up to the environment that does make sense to you, which is your physical world. In your Queen of Cups space, it feels better for it, which I have seen for you before. The sun is the Five of Cups. There's that pain again, the Ace of Pentacles, the Chariot. Yes, as you continue to move yourself forward, I promise you, you will feel better. As you continue to gravitate towards Ace of Pentacles that you can obtain. There you are, moving towards something. Ace of Pentacles, I don't know what it is. It could be work, it could be love, it could be any of those things. I just saw the Queen of Cups with the Eight of Pentacles drop in the interim of that shuffling. Once more, your heart space is relaxing and or softening in things that do make sense to you, that do have structure. With water signs, it is thus. When you emotionally are investing and you are emotionally satisfied and you are emotionally happy, your world expands. There's nothing you can't do once you understand something feels good to you. And you can invest in it and it gives back to you. That's where you expand into your real world. So please, I just want to let you know that in your sun, yes, you still have some pain in you. But I promise you, your Chariot, your heart space is getting bigger and bigger as you gravitate towards that which is right to you. What that Ace of Pentacles is, I do not know. But yes, your sun, which is not the same as this person's sun, whatever that is to them, something that's not sustainable. They want some of the taste of it, of the sun with you, but not the whole thing. You have a different idea of what the sun is. Something you can wrap your fucking hands on and say, that's mine. And I can grow it, and I can prove it, and I'm going to move towards it. Fuck this heart pain, right? That's very yes. It's very French. That's not a knock on French people. It's very French. I'm in pain, but I will move on. So that's it. I'll take that. Fuck yeah, I'll take that. I want you to move towards that Ace of Pentacles with a full fucking heart, because you have something there, and it's real, and it's solid, and you can say it's yours. I don't know what that is, but you're moving towards it. Show me Judgment, please. Yes, the pain still lingers with you, but it's not nearly as bad, and I'm glad to see you're not beating your heart up as much as you were. Show me Judgment, please. You got to keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. And that's the biggest thing for you, honey. No more time wasted. I know that's where a big portion of your anger and frustration is coming from. I don't understand what they're tied to. I don't understand why they don't grow it. I clearly do something for them. I clearly make them happy. I clearly connect with them in a way that's spiritual and emotional. Do they not fucking get that? Right? And how much time did I waste? That's where you're angry the most. So I want you to be careful with that. It's on you to change and open up. All right? Not stay stuck in the same shit that they did. That's not who you are. That might be who they are, but that's not who you are. Show me Judgment, please, as the outcome. Ace of Wands. Five of Swords. Okay, I need you to understand this. This is interesting. Judgment with the outcome. Hanged Man. There he is again. You're going to suspend the mental suspicion. You're going to stop giving that activity self-sabotage. Good. Good. It is a conscious choice, Scorpio. It's a conscious choice to either do as this person has done or you move on. You can either continue to drag yourself back into the past with this person and do as they do. Be chained to nothingness. To remain emotionally absent and have unsustainable feelings of whatever the hell that is. Or you can move on. You can either suspend poor thoughts of ineptitude and judgment. What's this going for? What's the point? Why? Blah, blah, blah. You can suspend that and pursue an Ace of Wands, or you can stay stuck in it, because that environment's kind of critical and it makes me nervous. I see you leaning towards Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, with an open heart. Yes, there's still some pain in there, but that will help or dissolve or resolve in time. But you have to suspend self-sabotage. Self-sabotaging thoughts, you have got to suspend that. What are self-sabotaging thoughts? wondering what the hell is wrong with this person. Why are they like this? Why did I waste so much time in this? You can either continue to keep yourself chained and trapped in that environment, which you do not want to do, in this effort to unravel, in this effort to resolve a mystery that's not yours to unravel. It's not for you to figure out. Their journey is their journey, and it's going to be their loss. But it doesn't mean it has to be yours. They want to stay stuck in nothingness, that's their business. You can move on. You have the opportunity, but it is a choice. Judgment. You have to choose freedom. You have to choose to move on. So bless you. I see you making the efforts of trying to really take control of your heart, get strength in there. I also see where you have moments where you try to talk yourself out of it in that question of why, because it did. It happened. Learn from it. Just don't choose it anymore. Yeah, like I said, you did the hardest work right here. This is the truth as I understand it. Someone's not emotionally available to me, and I've been fighting for no reason. And now I'm no longer emotionally attached to this either. And that's part of this devil representation as well, I believe. Because if they come back and they continue to offer no change, you're going to continue to get no change. That's that temptation element as well. Oh, I offer to open up and heal towards you, Scorpio. But is there proof of change? Because you're showing me you're still pissed off with the temptation. That devil element, the Seven of Pentacles comes back up again. The Hanged Man comes back up again. So are they offering to heal with you or just offering you more of the same shit, different day? SSDD. Same shit, different day. Because then it's like you start back over at square fucking one. Especially if you'd made a determination to draw a line under the sand and say, I'm not going back there. I will never waste that kind of time on somebody ever again. Empress be damned. Right? And if you pull back into that, and they still offer you the same shit, different day, then it's going to pull you back into that temptation, that devil environment where you get stuck on this Seven of Pentacles and you get stuck on the Hanged Man. It's going to piss you off again. So, that Hanged Man energy, self-sabotage, if it feels like a waste of time, it is. Don't talk yourself into something. Ever. If you honestly feel that something is just going to present itself once more as a no-win, go-nowhere situation, then it's true. It's a choice. Spirit's literally telling me you made the choice already and don't put yourself in a position to make that choice again because you have the opportunity to find your son. Get the hell away from this situation. Yes, it's going to hurt, but that's why it's in your hopes and fears. I could have it all, but not necessarily with this person. So if they try to tempt you backwards after all the work you've done, that will be your judgment. That will be your decision. Because I'll tell you, honey, unless they're giving you that Ace of Pentacles that you were looking for, no point, no change. Move on. Suspend self-sabotaging thoughts. Suspend self-sabotaging behaviors because I still see you pissed off. Because it looks like there's that tempting element to go back into the past. Seven of Pentacles, the Hanged Man. We've already seen it. There's the temptation right there to go back into the past. And that would be self-sabotage. You know by now, no change equals no change equals no change. That's it. Whereas you have the opportunity for the Sun, the Chariot, the Ace of Pentacles. Will it hurt you to leave this behind? Uh-huh. Did it hurt you to begin with? Yes. So do you want more hurt? Or do you want to get the hell on with your life? Do not suspend self-sabotage thoughts. Here's the simple rule. If it feels bad, it is bad. If it feels good, then it's good. If you have to talk yourself into something that you think feels good, then it's probably wrong too. Okay, I don't know what their motivation is, but it does look like it tempts you backwards, back into the same old shit. Seven of Pentacles, the Hanged Man. So it's, I don't know what that surface level healing is. I can work things out with you, Scorpio, as you're trying to exit. Not cool. It looks like nothing changes. It looks like nothing's changes. So I don't know what this person's motivation is for healing, because it looks like all you are is being tempted backwards when you have the opportunity to move forward. So do not set yourself up for self-sabotaging thoughts. Don't overthink it. I need you to remember, this is what I concluded, and I was right. Why would it be any different? Why would it be any different? You know? If they're still not giving you anything real to work with, it's not going to change. There's still proof of no change, honey. Show me this person's motivation, please. I gotta wrap this up. Show me this person's motivation, please. Show me this person's motivation. Show me this person's motivation, please. Show me this person's motivation. They open up to what? To healing? To still be that person of importance in your life? All they're doing is dragging you back into the past. Hey, let's get back into my comfort zone of Seven of Pentacles and Hanged Man. What the fuck? They don't want to be abandoned. They don't want to be abandoned. They don't want you to go. They don't want to keep you, but they don't want you to go. They just don't want to be abandoned. Fear of abandonment. That's it. They don't want a full connection with you. That's, their energy was already on that was self-imposed. They were already shooting themselves in the foot. They can feel some sort of sun/lover's energy with you, but it's not sustainable. So I don't know what the hell they want from you other than that fear of abandonment. That's it. I told you it was self-imposed. This person has put you in the position of abandoning them by proxy. Their fear of abandonment, I got news for them. They were never on board to begin with. They were never on. You can't abandon somebody who was never there to begin with. Their feelings were never there. You know this. That's it. That's their only motivation for healing, is fear of abandonment. The thing is like you already left, and they were never there to begin with. They went out of their way to make sure that that happened. That's why they're offering you this. Nothing has changed. It's just fear of abandonment. That's it. Just because someone doesn't want you to leave them doesn't mean that they love you. They just don't want to lose you. They don't want to love you, but they don't want to lose you. What is that? What the fuck is that? No, baby, you gotta go. Suspend. Just don't overthink it, please. Don't overthink it. You've already had the purest of thoughts. You said, I'm not gonna, this is why so much time has been wasted, etc. Someone doesn't know how to love you. They don't know how to build something with you, but they don't want to let you go either. This is when lovers' bonds go bad. I know why you fought for it, but they weren't. I don't even know if they were ever emotionally there to begin with, and neither do you, and that's something you had to reconcile yourself to. So don't forget that, okay? Nine of Cups is in reverse. Oh, they're not happy. Oh, they're no longer getting pleasure from you. I see. How flattering. Okay, let's do important time checks. No? Really? Time checks. They want me to use time checks through this deck. Important time checks, please. It's looking like most of this process has already happened. It might be, but they make an offer to heal by the time we are in Sag season. I don't know. That's the only real reference point I have. No, honey. People who have a fear of abandonment will often set themselves up for it. I want it, but I don't want to give all of myself to it because I'm afraid it will hurt me. And then by that definition alone, by that working frame of mind alone, we often set ourselves up for abandonment because we fear it so much, so we keep people at arm's length. And then we wonder why we exit. You always kept me over here. Well, let me help you out. I'm going to take myself even further away. You always kept me over here. You know what? You don't have to do that anymore. You can put your arm down. You can put your arm down now. You know, abandonment issues in people are really fucking... They want connections, they want to feel something, but not too much. Just in case they get hurt. And the way you threw your energy at this person, knowing you shouldn't... Yeah. Time checks, please. Time checks, please. Suspend it. You have... The decision is yours to either move on or to succumb to what you've already put yourself through with this person. Okay? You have opportunities here. I suggest you take them. For some of you, there it is. For some of you, within or less than 5 days of this message, anywhere between 1 to less than 5 days of this message. However, not much has changed. The passion might still be there, and I'm sure it is. But also, the lack of an apology. Not being sorry. Not understanding what the hell's going on. Lack of insight. There's no regret and or a sense of remorse or I fucked up. FYI. So that little message there, there's no way this person can heal this kind of internal personal damage within themselves, never mind with you, within a couple of days. It's fear of abandonment that's driving it. That's it. I'm done. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, the Chariot. You very much have a mind of what the Sun is. It is, however, your decision to either move forward into your future or stay stuck in the past. I'm not saying this person isn't for you. They're not for you right now. They are not for you right now. You two have a strong bond. I don't deny it. I see it. I can feel it. Part of me's in this too. I understand. I do. Promise me when I tell you. Believe me when I tell you I understand what this is like. I think everybody does at some point. But you have a strong bond and it takes two to choose it. And if you continue to choose it based in fear that it might leave you, but not actually engage in it, you are in fact setting yourself up for abandonment. Somebody was never emotionally on board to begin with, but they wanted it, some of it. But it wasn't sustainable. You put yourself into it way too much and for way too long, and that's why you're angry. So if you allow yourself to be tempted in by this person's sense of healing and cooperation, and everything is so lovely, let's be open, let's be, etc., it's going to slap you back into that Seven of Pentacles. It's going to slap you back into that Hanged Man. In other words, ain't shit changed. So this person has a lot of work to do that cannot be achieved in a week. You have work to do too. You have work to do too. I want you to go for those aces, honey. In judgment, it is literally your call. Whatever those aces mean to you, I just know that they are available to you and you have a very strong idea of what the Sun is. And I want you to find it. I want you to go towards it. Lack of apology, lack of insight. Lack of apology, lack of insight. Lack of apology, lack of insight. Passion, though. They still got the hots for you, so that makes you feel any better. Okay. Mask, not showing true feelings, pretending, diluting, gaslighting. I don't like that, especially since I see something that distinctly says no apology. In other words, there is no assumption on this person's part that they fucked up or did wrong, or that they've hurt you. That's gaslighting. I don't like that. Mask, but not showing emotions. Camera, reminiscing, keepsake, perception. You need to learn from the past. Learn from the past. Make new memories. Love, unconditional love, hammer, sabotaging. Fuck yes. I don't know why I picked up that card, but I was told to. Love and hammer, sabotaging love. Yes, the love is here. Oh yeah, it has the opportunity. But it takes a healthy person to choose healthy love. That's it. Okay. Or, yes, something from the oracles. I've got to wrap this up. Dang it. Not that you're not worth it, honey. But I did promise, try to keep them within an hour. It is what it is. It is what it is. Anyway, just please know you have a very strong idea of what the Sun is. And it's in literally moving forward in the Chariot with your heart pursuing an Ace of Pentacles, one that you can have, and an Ace of Wands that you can have. Both. Both the fantastic feeling as well as the reality. the real deal. I'm not saying this person isn't for you. I see the bond. I see it. I can feel it. But they are not for you right now. When somebody's fear of abandonments like that is dictating their relationships, who they settle for, who they look for, why they keep people at arm's length, that way they can shove them away when it's inconvenient, or they feel too much, or they feel uncomfortable, and then they can pull them back in when they're bored or they need a little hit. Okay? No. 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 Sabotaging the love energy. Yes, indeed. Fire sign, Ace of Wands, shadow side, the moon, the dark night. There it is. It's attraction. I know what this person thinks. They think it's just it's a sex thing. It's an attraction thing. It's a hot thing. Oh, that Scorpio is the hot. I'm so attracted to them. It's more than that. I think they use their sexual energy as a mask for what they feel, or rather what it is that they don't feel. Someone who is not comfortable with their feelings, it tends to get converted into a confusion of fire. It must be attraction. It can't be love. No. No, it can't be love. That's an abandonment thing. When we don't know how to safely develop our emotions with somebody, we default to fire. Well, I'm attracted to them, that's all it is. It's not feelings at all. Why do they think they keep coming around? If it was just to get the rocks off, this wouldn't be here. Has this person put those two thoughts together? Fuck no. You are, as I've been saying for you, forming a solid foundation. That's what I want you to focus on. That's what you're good at. Twin flames, if you believe in that, sure. Sure, this is, I personally, I believe in the lovers. And you could say lovers, twin flames, same thing, maybe. Maybe. Like I said, I know you two are deeply spiritually connected, emotionally. Spiritually, this person doesn't see it that way. They don't understand why they keep coming around, why they have such a strong attraction to you. They literally think their emotions for you equal sexual energy. It's a way of keeping you distant and justifying keeping you distant and not engaging or developing too much with you. So they say it's just sex or it's just attraction. How long has this just sex or just attraction been going on? No. It's a strong lover's union. But this person approaches it from a fear of abandonment. Isolating thoughts. Too many self-isolating thoughts. Somebody's way too much up in their head. Okay, that's... Okay. Alright, I don't even know if I need charms at this point. It was pretty straightforward. Scorpio, like always. R. Goldfish, Pisces. Okay. H, N, I, heart with the nurse's cap on it. Yes, you are highly intuitive. That's the medallion I'm seeing, and that is also the sign of Pisces. Pisces in your chart, their chart, I don't know. But use your intuition. The lightning bolt, that's you. Tower, disruptive moment. Okay. Anything else, please? Big masculine glasses, the cat. Use your intuition. Yes, Q, V, imaginative, Cancer. Imaginative, Cancer, and the creation, Aries. Aries, Cancer, Pisces, any of those energies, all of them. Okay, I hope this was helpful to you. You put in the comments as you see fit. Choose wisely. There is going to come a moment where this person is going to present their energy in the interest of healing and being open-hearted and light-hearted on the subject, but it will have nothing substantial in it, no sense of apology, no sense of inquiry about the real issue. And if you agree to it, it looks like it drags you immediately back into that Seven of Pentacles / Hanged Man energy, and it pisses you off all over again. You will have started back to square one. Okay, after all that decision making, after all that energy, you will essentially be starting back over on this person's ground rules or play rules or whatever the fuck they define it. And then you'll get, so no, you don't have to choose that. You have a very strong idea of what the sun is. I want you to go towards it. Scorpio, happy Thanksgiving. Remember what I told you a couple of videos ago, speaking of Thanksgiving and food and the table of plenty, the horn of plenty. You have powerful energy. And some people are going to be content to take your scraps or whatever they can get from you. So, in that interest of who sits at your table. I don't want to see you starve, but I don't want you sitting at my table. Somebody wants to sit at your table, but they don't want the feast that is you. Do keep this in mind. Especially, you're going to hold yourself very, very responsible if this person continues to present the same and you accept the same. Yes, if you believe in twin flames, this one fucking fits. Me, I believe in the lovers, and that's already complicated enough because I actually know what it means. All right, you guys, put in the comments as you see fit once more, you guys. May you celebrate, may you feast well, and feast in the company of those that actually love you. They go like this towards you. Not this. Where I can still see you and touch you, but not actually embrace you. Put in the comments. Take care. Be well.